Hi, Fee Tui Win here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this episode, we learn about tea combat. That's right, combat, like in fighting combat. What tea combat is, and how you can actually use the teachings of tea combat to help you deal with the difficult people in your life as well as those difficult situations. So if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, go make your tea, come back, not combat, but come back, relax, and snuggle up and allow us 5 minutes to explore this teaching together. Before I go into the teaching, I actually had my own tea combat experience today. The reason why I'm recording this tea with Fee late in the day, it's actually night right now, is because when I sat down earlier today to record this, I found out that the water in the drain, the floor drain in the bathroom downstairs actually was coming back up, and the water was in the bathroom, in the hallway, flowing into the lobby and got the carpet wet in one of our small rooms downstairs. And so of course I had to pause what I was doing and go take care of that. Thank goodness there was no smell in the water. So grateful for that. And while everything is cleaned up, the situation is not resolved. And so we're having to cancel classes in the morning in case you're planning on coming to class in the morning. All morning classes are canceled except for the basics workshop. And we'll keep you posted on that. All right, so tea combat. What in the world is that? Let me illustrate it with a story. So a tea ceremony master in old Japan accidentally slighted a soldier. And of course, he apologized right away for slighting the soldier. The soldier, being impetuous, challenged the tea ceremony master to a sword fight the next day. Well, and if you know anything about tea ceremony, it's a beautiful process that's very meditative. It's an art where tea is served in a complex ritual of different steps. And I've had the pleasure of being able to witness it once, and it's just beautiful and amazing. But anyway, this tea ceremony master didn't know anything about sword fighting. So he went to a Zen master, a friend of his, who actually knew how to sword fight, and asked the Zen master what to do. So as the tea ceremony master was going through the process of offering tea to the Zen master watched at the skillfulness that the tea ceremony master was actually using to offer tea, the level of concentration and focus that he had, the calm in which he was able to do his job so skillfully, the confidence that he had in serving the tea through this ceremony process. And so when the tea ceremony master finished, the Zen master said that all he had to do the next day was to hold the sword over his head, stand there with the confidence, the calm, the clarity, the focus that he usually uses when he, does the tea ceremony. So at the sight of the sword duel the next day, that's what the tea ceremony master did. He stood there, he held the sword over above his head with confidence, with calm, with focus. And when the soldier saw the tea ceremony master standing like that, he put his sword down. He apologized for his impetuousness. And that was the end of that. So two things I love about this story. The first thing I get from it is actually a line that comes from the Disney movie, the animated movie Mulan, where the king, after finding out the Huns had invaded China, he said that no matter how the wind howls, how loud the wind howls, the mountain never bows to it. And I know in my own life, and I'm pretty sure everyone has experienced this, that we're sometimes the wind howling loud and going crazy, right? And there's sometimes we're also the mountain. We're able to connect with that strength inside of us, that confidence, that clarity, that calm